In June 2024, the Recording Industry Association of America filed two landmark complaints, one against Suno in Boston, one against Udio in New York. The allegation: both companies had circumvented YouTube's rolling cipher encryption to stream-rip millions of copyrighted recordings into their training sets. The black box era of generative audio is ending. What replaces it is not another text-to-music wrapper. It is a deterministic pipeline that takes a licensed audio input and transforms it, never generates from scratch. Veriprajna calls this architecture a source-separated licensing engine. 100% generated audio, 0% copyright risk, determinism over probability, provenance as the product. The legal theory the labels are pressing is fruit of the poisonous tree. If the training set is tainted, every output is compromised. Diffusion models do not invent. They reverse a noise process, and when the prompt is specific enough, the reverse process converges on a near-identical copy of a copyrighted recording. The model is decompressing, not creating. The Universal Music settlement with Udio confirmed the trap. Previously generated tracks were locked inside a walled garden, undownloadable, commercially useless. And the United States Copyright Office has held that prompted output, without sufficient human authorship, is not copyrightable at all. The ownership void is real. The Veriprajna pipeline has 4 phases. Phase 1, ingest. The enterprise client uploads a guide track, a demo, a stock cut, a legacy recording for which they already hold rights. Phase 2, separation. The track is processed through an ensemble of hybrid transformer demux and MDX-net. The mixed signal is converted to a complex spectrogram via short-time Fourier transform. A U-net with a transformer bottleneck estimates a time-frequency mask for each source, vocals, drums, bass, and other. The estimated stem is the element-wise product of the mask and the input spectrogram. Inverse SDFT returns it to the time domain. Phase 3, conversion. The isolated vocal stem feeds into Who-BERT, a self-supervised model that extracts soft units capturing phonemes and prosody while discarding speaker identity. For every content frame, the system searches a FAIS index built from the target voice, a database of breaths, rasps, and vowel shapes. Retrieved feature snippets are injected into the stream. A hi-fi GAN vocoder synthesizes the final waveform. The result: the original melody and lyrics, sung by a licensed voice. Phase 4, certification. The output is stamped with a C2PA manifest containing the hash of the source audio, the hash of the separation model, the hash of the voice model, and Veriprajna's cryptographic signature. Every artifact in the signal chain has a verifiable origin. The composition came from the client. The timbre came from a licensed actor. Nothing was retrieved from a scraped catalog. 3 numbers anchor the engineering reality. First, 30 to 60 minutes. That is all the clean training audio required to capture a single voice actor's timbre in a retrieval-based voice conversion model. Compared to the internet-scale ingestion that produced Suno and Udio, this is a controlled, consented, auditable corpus. Second, 50 megabytes. The size of one trained voice model on disk. If a voice actor revokes consent or a contract expires, the operation is deletion of a single file. The rest of the system continues uninterrupted. This is precise machine unlearning, not the catastrophic forgetting that plagues large transformers. Third, $150,000. The maximum statutory damages per infringed work under United States copyright law. Multiplied across a training corpus of millions of recordings, the exposure on a single black box deployment is uncapped. Veriprajna's data partners, Rightsify, Gramosynth, and certification bodies like Fairly Trained provide the upstream audit trail. The Coalition for Content Provenance and Authenticity provides the downstream one. Boardroom comparison is direct. A black box deployment delivers ambiguous copyright, uncapped statutory liability, opaque weights, walled garden assets, and no path to selective unlearning. A source-separated licensing engine delivers clear derivative rights, capped liability, modular weights, portable assets, and instant deletion on consent revocation. The cost of licensing training data is real. The cost of not licensing it is unbounded. Media companies, advertising agencies, game studios, every entity downstream of generative audio face the same forced choice: build on a poisoned foundation or build on a clean one. The future of enterprise generative media is not better prompts, it is better pipelines. We engineer sovereign audio, source separated, cryptographically signed, defensible in court. The full architecture, the legal anatomy, the signal processing physics, and the engineering specifications is in the brief. Read it before the next generative pilot ships.